Hi, I'm Guillaume from Thomann again, here at Thomann, and today we're going to go through 5 classic metal amps. If you want to skip all the talking and me babbling about those beauties, there are links in the description below to get to the amp you actually want to hear. If you haven't already, there's a watermark right there. Please subscribe. Have a look at the other videos. I'll be coming back soon. We've got some really heavy stuff planned with 7 strings and 8 strings and more strings and even more metal. So have a look. So first things first, I'm going to go through the rig that is not going to move, and then we'll get into the topic for the evening. So first, the guitar. And that beauty is the Schecter KM6 something. Just it's white, pretty much. So that is a Schecter which was created by the amazing Keith Merrow. It is 6-string, down tuned to drop C. It's gorgeous, it's amazing, it's really straightforward as a metal guitar. We've got one knob, 3-way switch, and it's loaded with Seymour Duncan Black Winter pickups. And you can hardly get more metal than Black Winter. Just the name is pretty obvious. So that was for the guitar. For the cab, we will be running all the heads through a Harley Benton 2x12 cab loaded with Celestion Vintage 30 speakers. So really nice piece of gear. And as far as the pedals go, I will be going in all clean for clean channel and rhythm channels, and for the high gain stuff, which is the reason why we're all here, I'll be using the ISP decimator in the loop just to keep things clean and smooth. So the first amp on our list today is the amazing Engl. That beast's got 4 channels, fully independent, fully foot switch controllable thingies with a twitch. It's got a mid-range booster. You can also turn it on and off from the foot switch, which is really cool. And you can get some real nice chugging tones out of this. It has been around for years. It's been behind probably some of your favorite records. It's currently being used by Jen from Evanescence, who's an amazing guitar player. And that's the thing responsible for her tone. Okay, so I'll be I'll be doing this for all the amps. I'll be going first through the clean channel, then I'll be doing some rhythm, and then finally some leads. So that's a clean channel, no pedal, no effect. That's a clean channel for the Engl. Okay, so that was clean tone. Now we're going to get through some really heavy rhythm tones. So that was for the rhythm channel. Now we've got a second lead channel with gain all the way and still no pedals, no nothing except for the noise gate, which is inside the amp. And that's a really cool feature. The noise gate is built in, so you don't need any extra pedal control over anything. It just acts on the lead channel. So here's some leads. So that was the amazing Engl Powerball 2. And now we're going to get on to the next one, the legendary Marshall JVM 410. That was the clean channel on the legendary Marshall JVM 410. That thing is a beast of legends. It's been around for years. It's been used by guys like Slash and Zakk Wylde and Jimi Hendrix, and all of them. They've all been through Marshall, and that's for a reason. What I really dig about this particular head in terms of metal is the controlling, because you've got 4 channels on it, one clean, crunch, OD1 and OD2, and you've got an EQ and presets for all of them, which is just one button to push to get to the channel you want, which is really cool and easy to get around with you if you're just buying a new head. So that's really awesome. Now let's have a look at some dirt. I mean, there's nothing to say with that thing. It just speaks for itself. You cannot emulate that sort of power. The full-blown Marshall tube amp is just something special. And you might say it's not cut out for metal, and it's more of a rock and roll thing, and it's got a rock and roll vibe. But you can definitely get any sort of tone you want out of them, and it's just so warm and so responsive, and it's Marshall. All right, let's check out some lead sounds. That was the JVM 410. Now let's have a look at the Randall RD100. Okay, so right before we get into this magnificent thing, I just wanted to add a few things about the guitar, because I'm sure that most of you are going to wonder why I picked this particular guitar among all the choices that I had, and it's mainly because of the pickups. Because you guys are here for metal amps, so I guess that you're metal players, and most of you will be playing either with active pickups or really high output passive pickups. And this is just what those are. So it's a really straightforward gear. Just pick up guitar and amp, and so that you get the closest to the sound that you guys would get if you were to try one of those beasts. So without further ado, let us speak about this Randall RD100. Who says Randall immediately thinks of Dimebag Darrell, because he's been the main user for those all scoop, just in your face sort of tone, and those amps are responsible for that. So thank you. And so again, I'll just go through a clean tone, then a rhythm tone, I wonder what I'm going to play, and some leads. Oh, fuck. That's so... Alright, that's good. Fucking lead. Alright, so that's it for the Randall RD100. And again, I have no idea how that's coming through on YouTube, but in here it's just so stupidly loud. I can actually feel the air from the amp. It's just amazing and bad for my ears, I guess. But anyway, let's go on with the next head that is so iconic, and it's the Peavey 6505 Plus. There it is. We could not possibly be talking about metal heads without mentioning this magnificent amp. It needs no introduction, to be honest. Every modern metal band have been using those either live or studio. Again, it's a pretty straightforward amp, full tube, 100 watts, 2 channel EQs, clean, with a crunch button, still on the clean channel though, and a lead channel. And that's it, really. We've got resonance and presence for the rhythm section, and same for the lead section. And that's it. Not messing around, no fancy features, just all in. So let's dig in some tones. Clean first. It is so precise. As an amp, I mean, everything I've been doing today was just playing on amazing amps. But this one, as a sort of modern technical metal fan, is definitely my favorite. It is so tight, so precise, so clear too. And that's really gonna come out with some chugging. God. And there's nothing to it, it's just the guitar and the amp. There's no noise gate, no tube screamer, no nothing. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh God. Now let's go with some leads, shall we? Alright, so last but not least, the legendary Mesa Boogie dual rectifier. That thing is another control room. It's just, it has everything. So you've got 3 channels on it, clean, OD1, OD2. In the back, you have at least eight or 10 outputs, inputs, choices for cabs and pedal loops and volumes, and all of it is just, everything's on it. And it's been responsible for tones like James Hetfield's of Metallica. You've got all the low end, all the high end, for all the good and the bad reasons, to be honest. I like to cut out a bit of this low end, and it's really more complicated on this Mesa than on the 6505, for example. But yeah, let's have a listen. This is the clean tone with first channel. I mean, all right, I'm going to take back a bit of what I just said about the Mesa, the acoustic sound on it, the clean channel with all this low end and this warmth, and it is pretty incredible. It is pretty incredible. We're going to see what sort of rhythm tone we can get out of it. All right, so yeah, I stand by what I just said. Still a bit too much low end for me, but it's really personal. It's a matter of a choice. It's just, but if you're in here to play old school, full blown, full tone, if you want everything out of your pickups and out of your guitar, this is definitely the amp you need. Everything's in there. And let's try it with the neck pickup, some leads. The last thing is that I'm going to play the same lick on every rhythm channel, on every amp, so that you guys can compare with the exact same setting on everything, just the head changing. So let's do that. All right, so there it is. You've heard all 5 of them. Please tell us which one was your favorite. Personally, I have to say it was the 6505. As I said, I'm more of a modern metal guy, and I thought it was the tightest and most clearest amp that I was lucky enough to try today. There's a new video every Thursday, guitar content, so please comment, tell us what you want to see, if you want to try out amps and guitars and 7 strings and blues, jazz, anything you'd like. So if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, enjoy, and I'll see you soon, guys.